Oh, Pibuwala. Yakit Janet. Good morning. Good morning. Coming live from 1950 South Shepherd here in El Reno. I'm not sure if you got to check out our podcast from last night. We had 4 fire starters in the building. Chad Riley, Asa A. Samuels, and David Levi, and myself. We all recently got certified in Wellbriety 12 steps. And we got to do a quick. Mm. Did you hear it? Our soundboard works. Our soundboard works.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, he's not even watching no more. So I'm here live. Oh, yeah, he's here live. No point in him watching it on. But yeah, 4 of us got on here, and my boss felt like it was important that we just get on here and see what happens. Good morning, Billy Joe. And I feel like we could have went on and on. We could have went on for hours. There was a good group of guys that likes, and I feel good about what happened last night. Chad goes back to California today, so safe travels to the brother Chad. Uh, and Chad tell Miss Sunday and the family out there, we send our love and tell them hi, and hope to meet up with y'all soon. But yeah, we just got confirmed the other day that we get to go to Montana. Me, David, and Domingo, we're going to Montana, and we're going to do a live from the Wellbriety conference. Which, I mean, I'm stoked, bro. And then we got the word that Josiah Hugs is going to do the live with us. Hugs, not drugs. So yeah, that's like, it's amazing. It's amazing what God keeps allowing in my life. You know, you put in the work and you let God handle the results. That's the way I've been looking at this thing. And good morning, Ruth. Good morning, Leah. That's kind of what has been on my mind. Is you do the work. You do the work. Good morning. Good morning, Aunt Jessie. Yeah, you do the work and you let the creator handle the results. So nothing but good things been happening around here, I feel honored. I feel very honored by all of this, just by these people getting on with this. I'm even if it was just one person, as long as we're able to impact one life, I mean, all this effort is worth it. So, do we have any more? Domingo, I don't know where the hell Domingo is. He's just kind of. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Miss Sandy. I'm gonna try to come see you tomorrow, Miss Cindy. I'm gonna message Lindy and get your room number, and I'm going to come see you tomorrow, Miss Cindy. Good morning, Bo, Mr. Sam. Um, but yeah, I love you, Miss Cindy, and hopefully, I'm pretty sure by tomorrow, I'll be able to come up there and come see you. Have another family member that's in the same hospital, so I will be up there tomorrow to come see you. So yeah, congratulations to all the people that completed the Mending Broken Hearts. Um, 2 weeks here of training here at 1950 for Wellbriety. Uh, it's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. Get some more people. Oh, yes, I hope. Oh, you might be going home tomorrow? Well, that's even better. That's even better news. Oh, sorry, Bo. Sorry, Bo. My bad. You see the name and you just automatically assume. But you know what happened when you assume, so I'm sorry about that. But yes, hopefully, Miss Cindy, I can visit you at home. That would be even, that would be great. All prayers and blessings to Miss Cindy. I love Miss Cindy, man. She's a hell of a woman. I mean, big AA, big AA. But yeah, congratulations to all the people that got certified, Men and Broken Hearts, and the 12 Steps of Wellbrighty. That's kind of what the podcast was about last night. We didn't really have a subject. Just as we were talking, things just kind of, happened on their own. So, thank you, Darian. Thank you for that, Lulu. I appreciate that. I hope. But yeah. So with that, I guess I'll go ahead and jump into the reading. Today is August 2nd. August 2nd. And we're still in the summer meditation with Native American elders. I believe we're facing the south. I believe so. Okay, August 2nd. And it says, when you get older and you are ready, your ancestors will show up to guide you. Joe Coyes, Stockbridge, Monday. Aho, Joe Coyes. And then it says, many of us, when we are young, spend a portion of our lives in learning. Unfortunately, some of us spend this time learning the hard way. When we are young, we sometimes think we know everything. Sometimes we do foolish things. As we get a little older, we realize we don't know anything. This is when we become teachable. There is a saying that goes, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. We usually aren't teachable unless we are ready. The ancestors are waiting and willing to help. When we are ready, many beautiful teachers start to come into our lives. Then we really start to grow and mature. We are ready for the spiritual lesson. And today's prayer says, Creator, help me to become ready and teachable. Man, that if that ain't true, then I don't know what is. I think about all of life's lessons that I kept having to learn over and over and over. And where it says when you're young, you think you know everything. Man, that lasted for me for like 40 years. Most people probably stop when they're young, but the first 40 years of childhood are pretty rough. um I was always that know-it-all, always. Like, you couldn't come up and tell me anything because I already knew about it. You couldn't you couldn't be you couldn't make an impression on me unless it was something that didn't even make sense. When I think about it, um I remember the same life problems kept happening in my life. The same things kept happening over and over and over and over. And it took me a while to look back and see these things. We're not the type of people that you can just say, oh, well, you need to go and do this, you need to go and do. We always had to go find out the hard way. you know um, I didn't know how to be wise. I didn't understand that whole concept of, why don't I just let God handle it. I was running on that fear-based system. You know, that fear-based system, you react a lot. You keep reacting. You keep reacting. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, CC. But you know, I tried and I tried my best. I tried my best to do things Barry's way. You know, and my life just kept tanking. You know, my life just kept. I was spiraling. I was spiraling real quick. You know, and I didn't. I thought I blamed it on God. I blamed it on God for the way that my life was going, but I couldn't make the right decision. I didn't know how to do the right thing when nobody was around. So, you know, when my life finally hit the bottom and I was thinking about like God, like either take my life or help me change so I can do something because, you know, this just isn't living, you know, the way that I was living my life. You know, I was ready to die because I thought I didn't see no end to what was happening. Excuse me. I didn't see no end to what was happening. So, wasn't until I got into sobriety, then I started getting into recovery. Um, that I that's when they said have an open mind, right? Uh, we've tried it your way. We tried it Barry's way. That didn't work. That had me strung out. That had me drunk every day. You know, when we tried this Barry's way, you know, the result was, you know, I was ready to die. You know, so to think that there's another way, you know, there's a better way. That gave me that open mind, like, okay, maybe I do need to try something else. And you start learning from these people, you know, like I had to go to rehab. You know, I had to see that there was another way. Good morning, Sherry. All right. Well, I had to see that there was another way, and I had to remain teachable. I still remain teachable. I'm still learning through my process. You know, I'm only, you know, 3 years old. You know, 3 years, almost 3 months. You know, that's how long I've been alive in my sobriety. You know, so I'm still like a toddler. You know, I'm still learning. But at the same time, you know, the things that I have learned, I've been able to let these things manifest in my life. And, you know, the positive things that have happened, I mean, are beyond anything that I could ever imagine that would be happening for a person like me, you know? Like, I used to think I never deserved any of this. I used to think that. But good morning, Reese. You know, I've been able to maintain my sobriety by get involved in my recovery community. I've been able to stay sober by giving this thing up to the Creator every day. You know, from the time I wake up, you know, please, Creator, please, Mahel, put your will into my life and let me get out of your way. You know, since I've been able to do that, I mean, it's crazy where my life has been going, you know, and just because Barry got sober doesn't mean that life quits happening, you know. Uh, good morning, Skillet, Mr. Humphreys. But you know, since I've been able to get out of God's way and let the Creator, you know, put His will, use me as His vessel, man, the amazing things that have happened in my life. I mean, the people that have came into my life, you know, the Sundays, the Chads, the Cindy's, you know, all these amazing people are here, and like I said, I can't take credit for any of it. I got to give it all away to God, the creator. That's who made all of this possible. Uh oh, Miss Anzawa, good morning. Medicine Tribe watching from Arizona. Good morning. Good morning, Lynn. Aho. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing that everything that I had to go through, it was all a lesson. And I see now that it didn't happen to me, it happened for me. So I can use this today as like, my defects became became an asset for me to tell the next person, like, this thing is possible. I didn't just end up here by chance. I can use my past to help out the next person and say, like, you don't have to go through that. You don't have to live that way no more. You don't have to suffer no more. And that's the beautiful thing about this is when you see somebody, when that light comes on and you see their eyes full, you see their color back. They, of course, in sobriety, everybody puts on a few pounds, but it's just part of it. We had our last talking circle with some of our clients from a treatment center. And it's amazing, to see who they are after they've been there for 80 something days. Their 90 days is coming up, and it's amazing to see these people like prosper. I think everybody deserves a good life, and that you're not, it's not just gonna fall in your lap. You got to be ready to put in the work. You put in the work and you let the creator handle the results. That's how I look at it. You start learning how to do the right thing when nobody's looking, and those things just start piling up. And you don't even have to say anything. You don't need that validation from nobody else. God starts letting these positive things happen in your life, and for that, I'm very grateful, and I'm very, very thankful that I get to get on here and share these things. With anybody and everybody who watches this thing. We appreciate every single view. We appreciate every single person that gets on here, comments. We appreciate all of that. Because it's not us. That's all the creator allowing this to happen. So I'm just gonna start repeating myself.
Yeah, this guy.
We can't hear the sound bites, but I know what they say. So whenever I hit one of these buttons, I can see the sound going, and I think y'all can hear it. But see, we did the podcast last night, and you couldn't hear the sound bites. So I would hit a button, and we would all look at each other and laugh to each other. So I'm gonna try it again. All right, I'm sitting here watching myself live, so. See, that's one of our sound bites.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
All right. 988 and the Tribal Opioid Response Project. We collaborated to. We encourage all tribal members and tribal employees to take advantage of the Talkspace online counseling service. You're dealing with grief, trauma, depression, codependency, relationships. I mean, there's a list of topics you can discuss. And the cool thing I think about it is you can match with the native counselor from Oklahoma or from the area. That's what I think. And I've heard nothing but great results of people who need these counseling services, and they're free. So www.talkspace.com, CHATOR, or scan our QR code. Our passphrase is restore, and complete a questionnaire and match with the counselor in minutes. Then we have the overdose prevention pack, right? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Overdose prevention packs. Prevent losing more native lives to overdose and fentanyl poisonings. We hand out Narcan, fentanyl test kits, medication disposal packs, medication lock bags, wound care kits, opioid overdose symptom information, Narcan administration information, and information about drugs. The form is completely anonymous, and we will ship the supplies to you for free. To order, scan the QR code or go on our Facebook, and it'll be on there. And yeah, let me get this. Let me get rid of that one. And then shout out to Brand Logics. Text TOR to 888-580-4TOR. That's our free messaging service. Stay updated with our events. And yeah, we appreciate you, Brand Logics. Thank you. And then Family Wellness Week. We're coming to an end today in Concho. At the ERC, I believe we're going to be serving a meal at 4. From 4 to 6. I mean, probably until it's gone. But yeah, I'm gonna go chef it up. You're looking at your chef right here. But yeah, if IHS is gonna be there, we got some other tribal programs. We got some community and state partners too that are going to be there. If you need vaccinations or immunizations, update or set up a IHS chart, wellness checks, and screenings, sports physicals, adult and child health services. So, you know, if you ain't busy, come check it out. There might be some resources there that you could benefit from, and that's the whole point of this. Is getting these kids ready for school. And then on August 24th, mark your calendars, August 24th, we will have an overdose awareness event, in Blaine County in Watonga. That was one of the top 5 overdose counties in Oklahoma. And that's out in the sticks. That's competing with, these metropolitan areas. So I think it's crazy that, we got a community right in the middle of Cheyenne and Arapaho country that is, dealing with overdose. And if you haven't dealt with it, consider yourself very lucky, because it's definitely something that's been tearing up Indian country. So from 10 to 2 on August 24th at the Lucky Star Convention Center behind the motel, we're going to have an event, a lot of resources, a lot of community resources, dealing with rehabs, sober livings. I mean, all these different programs are going to show up. So, and then we'll provide a meal, we'll provide lunch. And then after that, from 2 to whatever time, we're going to have an overdose memorial benefit dance right across the railroad tracks from the convention center at the ERC in Watonga. So, that August 24th, that's the weekend before Colony, right? And then we're the co-host at Colony. So, the All Nations Res Recovery Gourd Clan, we're gonna be out there shaking some gourds,
Yeah, this guy.
different colored shirts,
Buh.
but it'll be, we love to show up and show out, for our people, to let people know that we do recovery and that the culture is the solution. Um Oh yes, yes. But yeah, Phyllis the realist. Thank you for Sherry, Lene. Yeah, we appreciate everybody who gets on here. Everybody who comments, lets us know where you're at. Uh, yeah, our sound bites are pretty funny. I love them. I love them. See, and we can't hear them. We can't hear them, but I know y'all can hear them on the live. So that's what makes it even funnier. Huh? Oh, what was Phyllis? Curious. Highest rate in Blaine County. Is that CNAs only or all tribes or everyone, including all race? Yeah, everybody. That's everybody. And the way we look at it is, addiction doesn't discriminate. So we shouldn't either in recovery. It's affecting everybody across the board. Maybe Native Americans more, but I mean, if somebody needs help, if you see somebody fall, you're gonna try to pick them up, and that's how I look at it. Good morning, Aunt Pam. But if you see somebody fall, I'm gonna go. I'm the type of person that I want to go pick them up. I want to get them back on their feet, and that's the way this recovery thing is. Yeah, we all stumble. We all have our own personal issues that we're all dealing with, and maybe self-medicating seemed like the right way at the time, but until they're ready to realize that they are the medicine, only are they the problem, but they're also the medicine. We're gonna try to be there for them, and so yeah, that goes. That's all races. Uh, that would be great if we could get a count of just Native Americans, but this ain't just about Native Americans. This is like a human problem. All races, everybody. This is something that we're all dealing with, and I'm ready to take this thing head on. Whatever that's got to look like, whatever God allows, that's what I'm willing to do, the right way.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah. All right, well, that's all I got. We got to head out to the family wellness event. Be cooking at Concho. I think I'm gonna start about 2 o'clock, and then about 2 o'clock. Good morning, brother Earl. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh.